This is Steve Gregg.
And Pam Lathrop.
And this is the May edition of Beloit Today. I hear the birds in the background, and we're getting some April showers on the day we're filming, but that means we're going to have May flowers.
May flowers, and it's almost May, so that's good.
And there's the rosebud tree, and there's tulips, and this is a lovely place down here in Riverside Park.
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk a lot about summertime activities.
We have a lot going on for the summer.
And including the recreation department, the library, road construction.
Oh, road construction. It's already started.
Yeah. So there's a lot to talk about, and the weather's nice. It's nice. It's the first time we've been outside when it hasn't actually been cold and things.
Right. We don't have on our winter ski coats.
That's right.
And yeah, just need our umbrellas a little bit today.
That's right. So you're going to be talking to Spencer to start things off here?
I'm going to kick off the show with Spencer, and we're going to talk about all the summer activities that we have going on.
Okay. Well, let's get to that right now.
I'm with Spencer Waite today. He's our recreation supervisor, and we are at the beautiful Riverside Park. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Spencer's going to tell us about all the recreation opportunities, or maybe we won't have time for all of them, because you've got quite a lineup planned for this summer.
We sure do. This year, well, each year at this time, we're always planning for all of our summer activities, and so we'll highlight a few of them. But if you're ever looking for something to do, feel free to give us a call. We have activities for adults, children's, seniors. We try to not limit ourselves in any way, and try to provide activities for all age groups. Big thing that's coming up here real soon, actually we'll be opening up May 1st is our lagoon and paddleboat concessions right behind us here. We're looking forward to that, getting the preparations done. Through the month of May we're open only Saturdays and Sundays from noon to 7. But we have a variety of activities that you can do as far as riding tandem bikes, paddle boats, and new this year we're also offering out fishing bowls for rental, and you can also purchase bait down here. So if you come down here and forgot your fishing pole, we have those for rental and some bait, and hopefully have some luck fishing.
Now, if people want to rent something, they just go to the Harry Moore Pavilion, and that's like in the lower level, right?
Yeah, the lower level down there. We have everything for rental down there, and there's also restrooms down there too as you're walking your dog or just out for a family stroll. So feel free to stop in and see us.
Okay, that sounds great. You guys must plan all winter.
Yeah, we start putting things together back in January, February, and trying to get out of that cold breeze that we got coming, but now it's time to really put it into action and start moving forward with the summer.
Well, what kind of activities do we have planned for the kids?
We have our mainstay for the kids coming up, starting in June once they're done with school, is our Big Hill Adventure Camp out at Big Hill Park. That runs for 9 weeks this year again. It's a great camp for kids to get out and experience Big Hill Park out there. Very beautiful park and kind of a gem of the city of Beloit, and a lot of kids enjoy their time out there. We do canoeing, archery, arts and crafts, nature walks, anything that you can't do in the city. We kind of try to get them exposed to out in the natural settings that we have out there.
Do kids have to sign up for the whole summer? Can you sign up for a week at a time?
Nope, it's on a weekly basis, so if you have a family vacation planned in the middle of the summer, don't hesitate to sign up for 1 week and take a couple weeks off and come back again, because I know the kids will enjoy it.
That sounds great. And do we have baseball camps and basketball camps? What other kinds of things do we have to do?
New this year, we do have a basketball camp that we're running. Charles Organ, who used to play with a couple NBA teams, he's running a basketball camp for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders for us this year. That'll run June 14th through the 17th, that first week that the kids are out of school, up at Aldridge Middle School. It's $40 per registrant. It'll be about a 3-hour camp per session, depending on your age group. It'll either be a 9 to 11 or a noon to 2 session for the kids, and it's new this year, so I'm hoping to get quite a few kids interested in it. Charles does a great job with the kids, and we're looking forward to providing a different program that we haven't done in the past.
Well, I know another different program that you've really been promoting is this British Open Soccer Camp.
Yes, that's new. We picked this up at our Wisconsin Park and Recreation Conference in November. It's a group that goes all around the country and puts on these camps for kids, and it really gives them detailed information about what they need to work on as far as getting their skills up to date. And nice thing about it is not that they're only getting camp instruction, but if they sign up online, they get a jersey, an authentic jersey, and a soccer ball with that as well for the money that they spend. And the prices range depending on age level from $70 to $107 for the week-long camp. So it's very reasonable, on top of getting the soccer ball and the jersey as well.
And I know that sign up is directly on the front page of the city's website, because I put it up there.
Yes, you
and
did.
so we can link right into the registration form, and then people can get those jerseys.
Yes, and it's a very easy transition as far as doing it online, and that's something that we're working as a department to try to get more online stuff. So kind of catching up with the ages as far as how people are doing their registration for a lot of things that they do nowadays.
Now, what kinds of things do you have going on for adults?
Last year we started our adult wiffle ball and kickball leagues, which were really fun. I played in them myself, and we had 8 teams for wiffle ball. If you haven't played wiffle ball in years, get out there and do it. It's rather cheap. I think we charge $60 per team. We play 6 weeks of wiffle ball over at Vernon Park, and we set up the field just with fencing, bases, the whole 9 yards, and it's a really good time. But mostly the adults come out and show what they maybe used to have, and kind of remind themselves that they're not kids anymore. But we really did have fun, and then we also did a fall kickball league as well, and we actually played that over at the Snapper Park at Pullman Field, and we had the lights on the whole 9 yards, and we really had fun, and the Snappers were really good to us. They opened up the concessions for us and treated us well over there. So we're going to continue to do that again this year, and hopefully to continue to grow. But registration is going to be open here shortly for that.
Okay, now we wanted to quickly talk about the open house at the Department of Public Works. You had some brochure on that.
Yeah, May 20th, Thursday, May 20th, from noon to 7 p.m. DPW is running an open house, and it's basically a way for DPW to kind of show off what they do that maybe the general public don't know, as far as some of the items that they run as garbage trucks, their Terragator. We're going to have a lot of kids' activities out there, from beanbag toss games. We have an inflatable bounce, arts and crafts, face painting, just to kind of give the public a general awareness of what goes on at the DPW, Department of Public Works.
Okay, again, that's May 20th, and I know that they will also have some buses running over the new transit facility that day.
Yes.
But you also had a brochure that people should be looking for in the shopping news?
Yes, our annual summer brochure comes out May 9th. It will be inserted in the shopping news. We just got the final proof this morning and sent it off to the printers. We'll be going to the printers tomorrow morning. So look for that. It has all of our activities ranging from starting now until I think it goes all the way through the end of September, first part of October. So keep an eye on that. Put it on your refrigerator, on your desk, wherever. And there's a ton of programs to look through, and a lot of information in there regarding shelters and everything else that we operate during the summer and fall and winter seasons.
Okay, and if there isn't enough to do in Beloit, you do have some tickets for sale for some other activities around Wisconsin. Yes,
we do. We have Mount Olympus tickets, we have Noah's Ark tickets, Pirates Cove, with their discounted tickets through WPRA, and so if you want to get a discount, stop in our office. There is a significant discount on a lot of those tickets, so if you're not sure, give us a call and we'll let you know what we have.
Okay, just tell us really quickly, what is your phone number?
Number's 364-2890.
Okay, so no one should be bored this summer. We look forward to another great summer full of fun activities and beautiful parks. Thanks, Spencer, for being with us today.
One last thing I'd like to add is we are opening the pool on May 29th, so get your season passes now and get ready for the swim season, because it's right around the corner.
Okay, get your swimsuit out.
Well, Pam was just talking with Spencer Waite a little while ago about recreation programs over the summer, and Spencer mentioned the pool, but I bet a lot of people never thought they'd see the word splash here at the public library. And with me today is Jenny Schomber, Youth Services Librarian, who's going to tell us a little bit about how you can make a splash here in the library. Jenny, there's a lot of stuff going on this summer here at the library, like almost every day.
Almost every day, especially in the children's department. Our theme this summer is Make a Splash, and we have programs going on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, some Saturdays. Monday's the only day that we kind of don't have programs, but we use that as our prep time for the week to get ready for all the programs we have that week.
You have to have a day where you go home and wash your bathing suits after you've made a splash, right? And the other thing about the programs, you mentioned youth services, and there's a lot for kids, but you've got stuff for people pretty much of all ages.
All ages. We have our Young Adults Summer Library Club program. Their theme is Make Waves at the Library, and we also have our Adult Summer Library Club program, and their theme is Water Your Mind, Read.
Okay, so there's definitely sort of an aqua library book theme here. Now, tell us a little bit about some of the programs. Let's start with for the young kids.
Okay. We have our Tuesday afternoon programs. They're called Tales and Treats. They're geared for children age 6 to 12, and it's a story time and a treat that's related to that story. And a lot of our stories this year are going to be obviously related to water, so we'll have stories about mermaids and pirates and beaches, things like that. We also have our Wednesday morning story times for the little kids. Again, we'll do the same water themes. Then Wednesday afternoons, we have our tween time. That's geared for kids age 8 to 13. And those programs are a little bit longer. Sometimes we'll show a movie. This year we're showing Goonies and Nim's Island and Aquamarine. Then we have our Thursday afternoon family programs, which are the entire family, from little kids all the way up to grandparents, and we bring in performers. This year we have somebody coming in who's going to bring in some small aquatic animals. We have performers that will come in and sing songs and tell stories about water. We have a pirate coming to do some pirate tales for us. And then we have our Friday afternoon arts and crafts, again, water related. We're making sea urchins and we're doing pirate masks. So lots to keep the kids entertained.
And you're also going to have the program over at Kruger Pool over the summer, right?
That's right. We always have our poolside story times. Those are Wednesdays. I believe they're at 3 o'clock.
Okay. So in that case, you can go swimming, literally, make a splash, and then read about it or something. And there's some programs for older, young adults, is the correct phrase. And
we have our young adult program. Not as many performers coming in, but we do have that same person who is doing our pirate tales for the younger kids. He's also going to do an older program for the teens. So pirate tales, I'm not sure of the date on that, but I think it's that same Thursday that we're doing for the little kids. And then the summer reading program for the teens, they get weekly prize drawings that lead up to a grand prize drawing at the end of their program. So they get prizes too.
Now you mentioned, all this stuff's going on. If people want to find out more about these programs, obviously they can come to the library, but do you have information on your website? I know you'll be putting stuff in the newspaper.
Everything is on the website. That's www.beloitlibrary.info. We do a news release at the beginning of June and at the beginning of July to let everybody know about our programs. And then we occasionally will have some weekly information in the newspaper as well. You can also call us at the library. The children's desk is 364-2915.
Okay. And before we wrap this up, I wanted to just talk a little bit about making a splash. One thing that's made a huge splash in this community is this building. And I know that here it's the end of April when we're filming this, and it's about a year that you all have been in here. So, just in terms of things in your area, say children's programming, youth programming, just tell us a little bit about what this building has meant to you in terms of those kind of programs.
We just love having our children's programs here in this building. At the old building, we were in kind of a small, cramped meeting room upstairs, out of the way. You didn't even know we were doing a program necessarily. And this building, right behind this wall here, we have our very own program room. So even if a family doesn't know that we have a program going on and they're here in the library, they see what we're doing and they come in. So our attendance has grown at programs, and we get a lot of people just in the building because they want to see the building, and it's just been fantastic.
Yeah, it's still, I think, even though you're here nearly every day and I'm here a lot, there are people that still look at this as a new building. They are coming for the first time. It's really exciting because you can be sitting here and you see people and their kind of eyes light up. But as far as other children programming, anything else for the summer that we need to cover here?
There are a couple of, we do have some Saturday programs, and we actually have a big kickoff event for the Children's Summer Library Club program, and that is Saturday, Saturday, June 12th from 1 to 4 in the afternoon. And then one other thing that we've done for several years now is we have our vagabond bears. So kids can come to the library, check out a stuffed animal teddy bear that has a backpack on it, and they can take it on vacation with them.
Oh, okay. Now, you can also check out movies and things. I mean, I know I've done that with my daughter. We've gone on a trip and, rent a movie from here and put it in your laptop, and that helps make the miles go by when you're driving.
Right. We've got movies, CDs, music CDs, books, magazines. We've got it all.
Okay, so we've got all the recreational opportunities Spencer talked about. We have all the library opportunities from Jenny. It's just, again, another example of a lot of programs in Beloit over the summer, and no one, as Pam said, should be bored. So, okay, Jenny, thanks for taking a few minutes, and I think we'll all try to make a splash this summer, huh?
Oh, great. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you here.
Well, we've been talking a lot about summer activities on the show. We're going to stretch that definition a little bit because one activity that people can participate in is paying bills to the city. And I realize that's not always the happiest moment, but what we're trying to do is, of course, we want to make that as convenient as possible for people. And one of the new things here is a payment box out front of City Hall. And with me today is Kim Schultz from the Treasurer's Office. And Kim, you may recognize her. She's worked in the Treasurer's Office, and I know you love having people come up to visit you, but there's a lot of folks that use this box now too, aren't there?
Yes, there are. We take different payments in the box itself. We can take municipal court tickets, utility payments, any kind of form that you have to return back to the city for any reason.
So, one of the reasons is it's obviously very convenient for someone. You can just drive up and drop in there. And if, say, today was my due day for a payment, what are the rules as far as when it's got to be in the box?
You can put it in, drop it off anytime, right up to the due date. We pick it up every morning. We empty the box, so it'll be considered timely if you drop it in on the due date.
Okay, that's great. And so, you're going to the post office, maybe some other business at a bank downtown, you can come over here and pay your bill. But there are a lot of other ways that citizens can pay their utility bills and other bills here in the city. We have electronic payments. Why don't you tell us a little bit about those options?
Sure. We have electronic payments online. If you go to officialpayments.com, there is a service fee of $4.95 for that. You can pay in person on the second floor in the Treasurer's Office. We have 2 windows accepting payments. You can pay automatically from your checking. We have forms in our office on second floor also to sign up for that, where they draw it out on the due date each month. And also we take charge payments over the phone. You can call our office with no fee. The number's 364-6663.
One thing about the automatic bank draft, I know, because I use that, is you mentioned there's a charge for some payments, but there's no charge for that. That just happens automatically. You still get a statement in the mail that tells you, this is so there's no, those who are used to getting something in the mail, you still get it, but then you don't have to run down and write a check, right?
Correct. We send you a bill. It says do not pay on it, just for your own record, so you have a hard copy.
Yeah, it's kind of, in some ways, the best of both worlds, huh? Okay, now, this box used to be located, I think, in the back parking lot. It's now in the front. It looks pretty secure here.
Yeah, I don't think anything's going to take that down.
So it's a safe place to make your and if people want to get more information about all the different ways they can do this, like the ones you just mentioned, what would be the phone number that they should call?
That phone number, again, to the Treasurer's Office or Beloit Utilities is 364-6663.
Okay. So paying your bills over the summer, we're trying to make that activity as easy as possible for you as well. So thanks, Kim, for taking a few minutes to explain this.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Deb Fredrickson. I'm the Executive Director of Visit Beloit. We're thrilled to remind you that May 8th through the 16th is National Travel and Tourism Week. This is a week celebrated by the industry and communities across the nation to help promote travel to and within the United States. We want to thank and acknowledge everyone touched by tourism, including visitors, businesses, and all the frontline employees. The Wisconsin Department of Tourism just released its annual Economic Impact of Travel Spending Research Study of 2009. Wisconsin's estimated travel expenditures equal over $12 billion, with 286,394 total jobs created and over $1.3 billion in total government revenues generated. And the total resident income generated, which includes wages, salaries, and proprietary income, was over $6 billion. The report shows the power of travel and how Rock County benefited from traveler spending last year. Last year, Rock County travelers spending generated over $216 million and provided 5,021 jobs and generated over $11 million in local revenue. And resident income generated over $134 million in Rock County alone. Tourism is the third largest industry in Wisconsin. Here in Beloit, our new Visitor Information Center had its grand opening May 5th. We are open and ready to help visitors to Wisconsin and to discover not only the state, but to introduce them to Beloit as well. We have an amazing amount of things to do in the month of May. Downtown Beloit Association is once again bringing to the downtown the award-winning Farmers Market. This tradition of local produce, organics, jams, fish, meat, eggs, cheese, herbs, fresh flowers, and of course friendly faces have been going on for over 30 years. Farmers Market begins June 5th on State and Grand and every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Farmers Market pre-sale will be held on Saturdays, May 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. The pre-sale will be located in the parking lot north of Bushel and Peck's at State and Grand. It'll be visible from the intersection. And there'll be fresh flowers, plants, arts and crafts, cheese, herbs, and spring produce like asparagus. The Beloit Horseshoe Club will be hosting the Team Horseshoe Tournament on May 14th through the 16th. All of the tournaments are sanctioned. To enter any of the tournaments, go to teamworldhorseshoe.com. On May 15th, join the Angel Museum for the 3rd annual plant sale. Over 200 plants will be on sale and ready for immediate planting. One is sure to find the right plant for full sun or shade. Shade-loving plants, wildflowers, and even the ever-popular angel trumpets will be available. Plants will range in cost from $3 to $16, but quantities won't last. The sale's scheduled to end at 1 p.m., but it's only until the plants are gone. May 21st and 22nd is the popular Art Walk. Businesses throughout downtown Beloit transform into fine art galleries with many venues featuring live music and hors d'oeuvres. After Hours Hotspot offered live music on Friday night, and a trolley is available throughout the weekend. Friday night from 5 to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. May 21st and 22nd will feature the plein air workshops. Watch our website for more information on this great event. Don't forget that Fridays in the Park begin on May 28th at 11:30 to 1. They will be held every Friday through Labor Day. May 28th through the 30th, Southern Wisconsin Air Fest announced that it has secured 2 jet teams for the 2010 Air Show. The U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds and the Canadian Snowbirds will perform their full aerobatic demonstration routine Saturday and Sunday, May 29th and 30th, at the Southern Wisconsin Regional Airport located on Highway 51 between Janesville and Beloit. This is the 9th annual Southern Wisconsin Air Fest, and you don't want to miss it. On May 31st, join us for the Memorial Day Parade as we remember and thank our servicemen and women. Parade starts at South Beloit City Park, goes to West Grand Avenue and ending at Horace White Park. Lineup begins at 8:15. Parade starts at 9 a.m. On June 5th at 1 p.m., after you leave the Farmers Market, please join us for the Kayak Canoe Launch dedication. The wonderful canoe and kayak launch is located in downtown Beloit on the Rock River, located in parking lot in back of Chester Square. As always, there is something going on in Beloit. It's a great place to live, laugh, and experience. To learn more, please visit visitbeloit.com and make sure to become a fan on our Facebook. We'll see you in June with another month of great happenings in Beloit.
Well, Pam, we're watching as Jenny feeds the fish.
It's like a feeding frenzy here.
I'm reminded of the Jacques Cousteau specials that we used to watch on TV when we were kids. Boy, it looks like Dory and Nemo are doing quite well.
And Jenny said that's the mean redfish.
The mean redfish. And I think she said this was like some sort of little shrimp or something they're eating, right?
Yeah, meese the shrimp.
Yeah.
And they have it frozen, and then they have to put it in a little water to thaw it out, so the fish know it's feeding time.
I realize I just said little shrimp. That's a little bit of an oxymoron, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you know, in the show today we talked a lot about water and splashing and things, and this seems like a perfect way to end the May show.
Yeah, right in front of the fish tank. just want to go to the beach now. I want to get out my sand bucket and get to the beach.
One thing I wanted to mention before we close out is that, of course, this other thing that happens this time of year is road construction. And there's a number of projects, again, in Beloit. And rather than go through the whole list right here, we have that information on the city's website. And you can look under that information. You can see the progress of each of the road projects and kind of track it as we're working through the summer. And, of course, if people have questions, they can always call us, too.
Yeah, there is a link to show, it's not really show, it's PDF slides that the construction that they put together. I know, I'm sorry, I'm babbling, but the DPW puts it together. They try to update it every week. It's on the front page of the city's website.
So, we've got activities, we've got road construction. It's just another wonderful summer in Beloit, right?
Be summer.
And the fish look really happy. So, for May, for the Happy Fish, this is Steve Gregg.
Pam Lathrop.
Thanks for watching Beloit Today.